was it about that late in the fourth quarter for you guys to finally take control of it?
Thank you. And I don't know. We just find a way. No matter what it is, we just give each other confidence to make sure we can get the job done. So it's nothing in particular. It's just a group of guys that we have. We all just give each other confidence and move forward together.
Donte, this question is for you. Actually, we already know who is the three finalists of the MVP of this season. But do you think Jalen's name should be mentioned in that category too?
I'm sorry, I actually don't know who is the finalist.
Luka, Jokic, and then
SJ. I mean, they're all deserving players. I think, the thing about us is we know what we have in Jalen, and that's all that matters. I think for us internally, he's our leader, and would you like to see his name in that conversation? Absolutely. But we know in our locker room that he's our MVP, and he's our leader, and we're going to ride with him.
Hey, Donte, two plays: the three-pointer, and then the offensive foul that you do. Can you kind of take me through those?
Yeah, just I saw the help with I think it was what Neesmith was helping. I think Neesmith was helping off of me. Took a couple of steps back just because I make the closeout longer for Tyrese and just shoot it with confidence. And then the offensive foul, just trying to fight over the screen, and I got hit with a hip. That's all.
I mean, you had 5 fouls at that point. Is it like there's only 20 seconds left? Who cares?
Yeah, I was gonna say F it, but excuse my language, but that's kind of my mentality is just trying to get a stop. I'm gonna continue to fight through ball screens, continue to fight through DHOs, and live with the results from the physicality. And they challenged it, they reviewed it, and it was the right call. So it was a good play.
Score 40 something, but that kind of stuff. How do you guys keep pulling out these close games? Just these little things you guys do every night.
Yeah, the little things can go a long way. So yeah, the 40 points are cool and all, but it's the little things that help us win games like that. And so I'm just happy I have the group of guys that I do, and I just know that we're going to fight every single day, and then that's all I'm really thinking about.
Jalen, when Tom says the game tells you what to do, what's telling you that you have to score? No one scored 40 in 4 games since Michael Jordan. Well, what's telling you you have to do this right now? Jordan?
Stop. I would say nothing. I'm not going thinking I need to score 40. That's not my mindset at all. My mindset is to be aggressive, to make plays for myself and for others. And so get in the paint and see what's happening. And I have the confidence I know I could score in the paint, but I know I have the confidence that my teammates are all moving and getting to open positions where they can be successful as well. And so it's just the constant communication that we have and the trust that we have with each other to do the best we can every single time we're down the court.
You've known Josh for a very long time. What is it when he's in minute 47, 48 and playing? Obviously, you get physically tired during that time. What is it about him that allows him kind of not to get mentally exhausted during those minutes?
I would say because he saves it from not practicing. He competes during the game, and so I don't know, man. Dude's crazy. He finds a way. It's how he's wired.
Donte, when that shot goes in to put you guys up late in the game, just what's the feeling to watch that ball go in and then get Garden just explode after that?
It was a little bit of like game 2 of the last series. But honestly, I didn't know how much time was on the clock. I wasn't that aware of it was only 40 seconds, so I was just letting it fly, be aggressive. Jalen made the right play, and I had no idea there was only 40 seconds.
Did you thought it was good when you let it go?
Yeah, it felt good. I believe every shot that I shoot is going in. I mean, that's my mentality, and I've had that all year, make or miss. I believe the next one's going in.
Donte, Tyrese, only 6 attempts, 6 points. Can you talk about the team defense on tonight?
Just being aggressive. Not letting him kind of dictate what we're gonna do. Just try to make it as difficult as possible. He's an all-star for a reason. He's gonna make adjustments. He's scanning the defense, reading. So just trying to be not let him have as much time to scan the defense and survey of what he wants to do. But like I said, you can't stop a player like him. He's going to make adjustments going into the next game, and we have to be ready.
Jalen, and no script seems to be the same in any of these games in the playoffs. Do you guys accept any challenge, any different way a game presents itself to go out there and try to win?
100%. Go out there and just figure out how to win and learn from winning. Honestly, we can't just win and sit back and relax. We got to continue to learn to be better. We knew we could have played better tonight, and they had our number for most of the night. We just made a couple more plays down the stretch, and so we just know that we need to be better because they're going to be better, and so it has to be our mentality going forward.
Coach talked about cleaning some stuff up. You just talked about it. It wasn't clean. What was it about McConnell just made it so tough to keep him out of the paint tonight?
Yeah, he's been doing that for a long time, and so TJ has that knack of getting under his skin defensively and offensively, just finding ways to make plays. He's always aggressive, and not necessarily to score, but just putting pressure on you to have to react and collapse. And so the things he's able to do offensively and defensively just puts him at a big advantage for their team. So he's a key player for them.
Jalen, you had 14 free throws tonight. You've gotten to the line a lot more in the playoffs than you did in the regular season. Just how important is it to foul those fouls and get to the free throw line?
I'm just trying to be aggressive, and no matter what the situation is, and if it's called, it's called. If not, then we got to continue to play. And so that's really it.
Jalen, what did you see from the full court press that they had pretty much the entire game? Just what was your read on what they were?
Yeah, they picked up full. I would say they did a decent job. They created some turnovers and some timely turnovers, and it's Rick has them prepared. That's how he coaches, and he understands the game at a high level, and so he's going to have them ready. And then we just got, like I said, we need to be better. Even though we won, we need to be better.
In all seriousness, like Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Oscar Robertson are the only other players.
Shut up, bro.
They're the only other players with 30 and 5 games in a row. What is your reaction to those things?
Very honored to be a part of that group, but nothing right now, really.
The poise you guys have shown in all these games, these late game situations when you're down, you always find ways to win. How much of that is like you developed over the years, whether in college? How much is it just instinctual? I mean, what do you attribute that stuff to?
I would say it's both. You developed it over your career, so it becomes instinctual. And so it's just having the poise and the confidence to know that you're going to continue to fight and just try and do the right things. And so no matter what the situation is, we know we're going into it with a clear mind. Just try and play basketball the right way and do what we got to do to win games.
You both played 44 minutes tonight. Josh, give me Mike and Ike to get you extra minutes.
Oh, I got a Zen. I'm good.
Guys, with those minutes, how some of the best ball obviously coming at the end and clinching the wins. 44 for both of you, 48 for Josh. How have you guys maintained that level of play throughout that, and how maintainable is that throughout a long playoff run?
I mean,
I think it's maintainable. Coming in tomorrow, watching film, taking care of your body, and being ready to go the next day. At this time of the year, it's less about the wear and tear of practice on your body and more about preparing for the next game mentally, watching film, adjusting that way, kind of walking through plays rather than running through stuff. So the minutes aren't a factor right now. As long as we keep getting wins, and everybody knows next game will be better. Whether it's guys coming off the bench, whether it's a starting unit. So the minutes can fluctuate throughout the game or throughout the series. I don't think Yeah, I don't think he is. I don't think we're worried about the minutes at all.
Donte, they're generally a really good screening team.
Yeah.
And they're really good at like knowing when to slip, knowing when
Yeah.
to hold their screens. When you're on the front end with pick and roll or get down or whatever, what do you have to do to successfully be able to maneuver that? Because you can kind of think well around
Yeah, I think a lot of it is communication from the guys behind me. When they're communicating loud and often, then it allows me to know what they're in, what they're trying to do, and then what I need to do. But first and foremost, it's the ball pressure. You can't let them be comfortable because when they're comfortable, Tyrese just picks you apart.
When you said you guys know what you had last with Jalen, when did you know that it was 40, 47, 43, 41?
Just be nice, bro. That's all I ask.
Now, I've known, he's been doing this, ever since we moved in together in college. Honestly, he's been doing this. So it's the preparation mixed with the opportunity. I think opportunity presents itself to him and he takes full advantage of it. He studies the game. He knows how teams are going to adjust and he continues to make adjustments himself. He finds different ways to be successful. He's always had this. It's just now you guys are seeing it on this stage.
So you're saying he's doing it because of his college career?
Pretty much, I was one-on-one. I was busting his.
That's not true, by the way.
Questions? Most of the game, you were having trouble stopping Turner. He was getting down deep in the paint and McConnell out there. What changed those last 4 or 5 minutes of the game?
Yeah, well, McConnell hurt us with dribble penetration. They got out in transition some. We're going to have to do a lot better than we did tonight. The big thing was, I thought the fourth quarter we made some hustle plays and then made some big shots that came off those hustle plays. And so I thought OG triggered some things from the weak side. That was huge. The ball pressure, Donte was great effort on the defensive end the whole night and the big three. But just finding a way to win at the end, and obviously there's a lot for us to work on and clean up.
You talked all the time about doing the little things, and Donte with 5 fouls to draw that charge there in the final seconds, just kind of.
Yeah, and just the bottom line is this, is just whatever we have to do at the end, find a way to win. And so whether it's taking a charge, diving on the floor, coming up with a loose ball, getting a deflection, getting a block shot, then pushing it up the floor, and obviously it was a choppy game for us, so we got to clean things up.
You've been, you said it, finding a way to win. You guys have been pretty damn good at that in the playoffs so far. What is it about this team that?
I just think the way they work, they've invested a lot into the season, and they put a lot into each and every day. So I think when you make that commitment to each other, you're not going to give in. You're going to keep fighting, and there's great fight, and we know we're shorthanded. So that's our way. Our way is we have to play real hard.
You keep rolling Josh out there. You're joking about never subbing him out. What is it specifically that gives you? Because not everybody is physically capable of playing football. So what is it that gives you the confidence to be able to know that he's still going to be himself?
No, well, I'm communicating with him during the game. If he needs to come out, he'll come out. Right now, we're shorthanded. That gives us our best chance of winning. So if that means, we'll cut back in practice, we'll cut back in practice. But he'll do a good job of getting himself ready, his recovery, and then, out there we just find a way to win. So if a guy has to play more minutes, play more minutes.
What's it say about the condition that he's in, that he's still able to get those offensive?
I told him playing for Team USA would be beneficial, so he came into camp in great shape.
We've gotten 5 questions and not mentioned Tom. We go 5 questions and we haven't mentioned Jalen scoring 40.
Who? Jalen, yeah, Jalen. Yeah, and that's what you love about Jalen. It's just, you could go on and on every night, and the thing I love about him is he's all about the team. So all he cares about is winning. and he cares about his teammates. And so I think when that happens, I mean, he's, in the end, what do we need? Do we need a big bucket? Do we need whatever it is that we need? He'll provide. But I think the same could be said for all the guys that, you know, some of those rebounds that Josh came up with were incredible plays, you know, so.
Can you put in perspective Jalen's 4 straight 40-plus games in the playoffs?
Yeah, just, you know, and I think, you know, when you look at his entire season, that's what it is. And he knows, like, with our team, and his teammates do a good job with him, too, because he's getting double teamed, they're getting the ball out of his hands, but they're doing a lot of things to create shots for him, too. So I think if he gets off the ball, there'll be a second and third, you know, effort to keep him moving and going. But I think because of the way he is and the way the other guys are, Josh and Donte and Isaiah, you know, Mitch has given us everything he has. And they're a team. They function as a team. And I think when you do that, good things come from that.
Coach, obviously Indiana wants to play fast. They got you with some cross matches, getting the ball out the basket. Like, what adjustments can you make on that?
You know, and that's the challenge, is to make sure the basket's protected. You know, I like the fact that I thought we had some good fast break opportunities as well. You know, I think we had 20 fast break points, and I think that's important for us.
Isaiah hit 1-3 all season, and then he hits that heave at the half. Just how big of a boost is that going into that?
Yeah, you know, like, you know, these players, I think it's, you know, it doesn't surprise me, but it surprises you. I mean, wherever they shoot it from, they can make it, you know, and you see it all the time, whether it's half court, three-quarter court, and oftentimes the misses right on back rim, you know, so, and, you know, we had nothing going for us. And so that sort of, you know, gave us a little hope, you know, and so then we had a chance to regroup at the half and came out, started the third quarter pretty good. And, you know, and like I said, the fourth quarter we did what we needed to do.
Coach, what'd you make of the way you guys handled the press there, like they tried to press you guys?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of things that we got to do better. So we got to, you know, so you take a look at the film, make your corrections, and be ready for the next game. I think a big part of your preparation and your mental toughness and getting through things is always knowing that you can do better. So that's our challenge, is to take a look at everything. What do we have to fix, and let's fix it real fast.
Tom, what about holding Halliburton only 6 points? I mean, what about the job Donte did and what you're doing?
Yeah, you know, and like Halliburton, I say this all the time. He's an offense unto himself, you know. And then when you throw in Nembhard and McConnell, that's a lot in terms of their versatility. But he's pushing tempo the whole time, so he's impacting the game in a lot of different ways. And then, you know, he does, if you leave him open, he's going to make. If you're slow to pick him up, he can make a three. So, you know, sometimes it's, you know, they miss good shots, and you're fortunate. And so we know we're going to have to do a lot better.
Coach, when you are shorthanded like this, and you can have Josh out there for 48, Jalen and Donte for 44, what does it mean to this team just to be able to have guys that can run like that?
I think it's important. You do whatever, you always put the team first, whatever's necessary to help the team. That's what you got to do. And right now, that's where we are, and that's where we've been the entire season. We've been shorthanded the whole season. So, you know, and this team has the belief that they can win. So just keep whatever you have, give it to the team. And that's what we're asking everyone to do.
To go back to Jalen, he's the first player with 30 and 5 in 5 straight playoff games since LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, and Oscar Robertson. What does that mean?
Yeah, you just said it right there. It's a pretty elite company, you know, and so, it's the impact that it's having on us. They're not like empty stats. They're stats that are impacting winning, you know. So, and if he gets double teamed, he doesn't fight it. He gets off it. And then, you know, if he gets into the paint and they collapse or they overcommit, it also opens up second shot opportunities for us. So we want to take advantage of it that way, and we've got some great guys at offensive rebounding, who make a second and third effort, so we can get shots that way as well. So, but just the overall, the leadership of all those guys, giving everything they have to the team and putting the team first, says a lot about them.
Coach Donte, I'm sorry, Fred, go ahead. Last one, Fred.
You guys had any offensive boards on characteristic number for you? What do you attribute that to?
Oh, like I said, it was a choppy game from the start, and we really didn't fix our rebounding until the second half. So, and we got to keep going. That's what we have to do. And so, like I said, we'll take a look at the film and we'll try to fix things.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep.